Hi everyone, this is Heather Lottinen from the Flourish.Academy. This is episode 328, and I was speaking recently with a mentoring client of mine, and she was asking how much she should retouch client photos. That is, how much is appropriate? So this is actually a really interesting question. I'd love to know in the comments, do you retouch blemishes, and what would you consider your level of retouching to be? Would you consider it high, meaning a lot of retouching, or low? I am probably somewhere in the middle of the road. I like to retouch images. I like to remove blemishes and make everyone's skin look soft and perfect, but I definitely don't want to take it too far. Now, this is an important question because what if you accidentally removed, say, a mole or freckles from a client and they did not want it removed? You have to be really careful because you would not want to insult someone. Or what if you choose to liquefy a portion of their body without their consent or without them asking, and you take it too far and they notice and they say to you, hey, what happened there? I actually like my hips that size. I really think you should approach this cautiously and you should talk to your clients. But I will say this, you should also follow your style as a photographer and as in the type of editing that you do. So if you are a really high level retoucher, people are probably hiring you because of that. And if you're very into photojournalism and you don't do a lot of retouching, well, then those people are probably hiring you for that reason. So usually it works out fine, but what I would recommend doing is talking with your client and asking them, hey, how much retouching are you comfortable with on your photos? Because I find when I ask my clients that, I get a variety of different responses. Some clients will say, oh my goodness, do everything, retouch me, I mean, make my skin smooth and perfect. They want it all. And then others want minimal. Now, I did have a client come back to me once after I delivered her wedding photos, and she said, Heather, could you re-edit these photos, these headshots that you took of me, because my eyes look way too blue in them, and I know that that's not how they were. And I thought, oh my goodness, I would not want to insult her. That's certainly not my intention. And I said to her, you know what, let me check those, because I actually don't think I edited your eyes. And sure enough, I went back to her original photos and I had not saturated her eyes at all. I was taking photos in really good bright light and her eyes just came out that blue. So I showed her the original and then I showed her the after with the edit, which was just some really light skin softening, and she was very surprised to learn that her eyes were actually that blue. So you have to be careful with how much retouching you do. You should ask the client. Is there anything specifically that you would like me to work on or get rid of? Or what do you love? What do you not love? You just want to be very careful with your retouching, and so you make sure that you're not insulting anyone. Could you please leave a comment, subscribe, share, all of those fun things. Let me know how much retouching you're comfortable doing. I know I'm at about mid-level. I have some friends that do very little to no retouching, and then I have some friends that retouch like way off the charts. And by the way, that's okay, because predominantly people are hiring them for that style. But you should definitely check with your client first to see what level they are comfortable with. I hope that you found this useful. I'll see you in the next video.